me? So get as close as you can. I want to make sure you can you guys hear me in the way back? Everything? Okay, good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, as long as you're sitting, it's fine. As long as you can see the stage.
Hey, Trap.
Not working? Do your favorite.
We're going to begin in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're beginning. It's a military. It's a veteran rally, so we felt we should start on time. We never start anything on time. This is our first time, so give everybody a round of applause for getting here on time. Make sure your cameras are on, mics are on. Everybody gets set up so we can roll. 1 minute.
Jolly. Jolly.
Speaks out.
Yeah, I'll talk. Oh, yeah. Make an introduction. That guy's hilarious. Yeah, he's yeah.
I do not know where Doug is.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. If I could get everybody to start this rally, what we're going to do is we are going to present the colors. So if you're able-bodied and can, I'm asking you to stand. I'm asking you to remain silent. Remove your hat if you have them. And we're going to present the colors. If we can kill that music over there. Everybody's good to go? Color! Vote! I'm going to give you guys some military history. If you just noticed, after we posted the colors, I inverted the American flag. For those of you who don't know, flags have long been a method of communication in the military. According to United States Title Code, an upside-down flag should only be flown in cases of extreme danger to life or property. If a military base reversed their flag and you were to see that, you would know that they are probably under siege. I reversed this flag here today because our country is in distress. We have a fascist in the White House. He has a Republican Congress who does his bidding, a Supreme Court who kisses his ass, and he rules the executive branch by executive order rather than legislation. That's authoritarianism. So today we've gathered veterans from around the country to call for the impeachment, conviction, and removal of that fascist. Let me remind remind you of what Donald Trump thinks about veterans. He said that only suckers and losers would do that. When awarding the Presidential Medal of Freedom to his friend, who just happened to be a millionaire donor, he said it was better than the Medal of Honor because people who got that were in bad shape. At one of his rallies, when a Vietnam veteran handed him a Purple Heart that he had earned, Donald Trump said he's always wanted one of those, but this was a better way to get it. Under his first presidency and his second, we've seen a steady decrease in VA benefits. It's cheaper to let a veteran die than to take care of them. He's responsible for the largest firing of veterans in American history in his recent DOJ layoffs. And as recent as yesterday, he said that members of Congress who are veterans themselves that reminded service members to remember their oath should be tried for sedition and hanged. Make no never mind about it. That traitor hates us. And he hates us because we possess values he could never understand. Values like honor. Values like personal courage. Values like respect. And values like loyalty. He expects loyalty to him, but I must remind him, we don't take an oath to you, we take an oath to the Constitution. And we stand beside our fellow veterans in Congress as we remind these service members to remember that oath. So, as we speak today, and as all our speakers will remind you, it is that oath that brings us here. It is that oath that binds us. And Donald Trump, Republicans, MAGA, we haven't forgot our fucking oath. So, with that being said, let me introduce our first speaker. He spent his entire life choosing country over party long before it was a tagline, and long after the establishment stopped doing it. Phil Ayer is a 26-year Navy commander and a Mustang who went from enlisted soldier to officer through the Cold War, Desert Storm, and missions abroad. Phil leads with integrity and follows through because lives depend on it. Phil chose service, and today he's choosing service again to fight corruption head on and bring leadership back that tells truth and delivers results. Please welcome the commander who doesn't flinch, Phil Ayer.
All right, we're going to talk about presidential abuse of power, kill chain responsibilities, and leadership. And what do we say here today? Don't give up the ship. Former Capitol Police officers Harry Dunn and Michael Fanone did not give up the ship. They did not surrender to the insurrection riot on January 6, 2021. Donald Trump incited our fellow Americans with a torrent of lies and bluster to violently attack the Congress and steal the election. My opponent, Carlos Jimenez, voted to deny the election certification. They failed. America prevailed. The House rightly impeached Trump. The Senate did not convict. Yet we're still proud of the House for answering the call of duty. Yesterday, President Trump called for the arrest and execution of federal lawmakers, representatives in the House. Now is the time to impeach again. Do not be derailed by the political predictions in the Senate. I say again, members of Congress, Republicans and Democrats alike, this presidential abuse of power is gravely dangerous. He is also a showman. It is also a showman's tactic to distract from Trump's failure with the economy. He's scared. He saw our national security colleagues win big. Former CIA operative Abigail Spanberger in Virginia, and my shipmate, my dear shipmate, my strong shipmate, Mikey Sherrill in the state of New Jersey. There's no match for those women. He's also deathly afraid of the Epstein files. And when he caved to the House Republicans because they finally pushed back on their bully in chief, he was done. He is done. He's tipped the balance, but there's still a lot of work for us to do. Look at the president's conduct and do your duty, Congress. It's time for the whole Congress to impeach, evict, and remove. Many veterans are here. We know our military is not superior because of our weapons or technology, no. We have the mightiest fighting force in the world because of the smart, ethical, and brave men and women out there every day keeping us safe. It's their honor, their integrity, and their well-being, as well as our nation's, at stake. We are proud of them and their honorable service. Yet we the people witnessed generals and admirals berated by spiteful showmen, their commander-in-chief. Federal combat troops deployed in American cities to join as part of a new police force, the so-called DHS law enforcement, masked agents too ashamed of their cruel and unusual conduct to show their faces. Then there's the video of boats being blown up in the Caribbean, destroyed by expensive weapons, audio of tactical networks of professionals, warriors, working through targeting solutions not founded in American law or the law of the sea. I say this as someone who has participated in tactical networks in Desert Storm in the Balkans, as someone who has held 4-star combat staff responsibility for approval of all U.S. targets in the 78-day air campaign in the Balkans, enabled and constrained by law. Those are operations for which I am proud to wear the Air Medal. To the aviators now conducting duty, will you be proud of your Air Medal for summary executions at sea? I don't think so. Don't you see that abuses of power up and down the chain of command are betrayals of the rule of law? And in the case of the commander-in-chief, his betrayals are to the presidential oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. You won't hear British voices on those tactical networks because the British people, acting through their parliament, ordered the Royal Navy personnel to step back from unlawful killings. The question is what the American people will do through Congress. And I say that answer is impeach, convict, and remove. So we turn to integrity and leadership. America's professional military teaches leadership and integrity in every member at all levels in every course of instruction, training, and education. The Corps of Cadets at West Point study the law of armed conflict as they live and breathe duty, honor, country before joining the long gray line. The Brigade of Midshipmen grapple with stories of moral courage in the Navy and Marine Corps before they join the fleet, fully prepared to serve with honor, courage, and commitment. The Cadet Wing in Colorado Springs ensures Air Force and Space Force officers dive into professional military ethics before they take that responsibility in their squadrons for integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Every American warrior lives by these values. Our professional military institution and our country as a whole survives in freedom based on the values also summarized in the Honor Code. Now, most of us did not attend service academies. I know I didn't. I learned my military honor code through a special invitation by dear friends who invited me to sip tea in the Rose Garden at Aviation Officer Candidate School in Pensacola, Florida. And by their names, you will know how that conversation went. Their names are Gunnery Sergeant, United States Marine Corps, Master Sergeant, United States Marine Corps, and yes, I smelled their breath among the mud and the roses as we contemplated the finer and the most fundamental values of our country. I will not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those among us who do. With fortitude, forged at sea and in the Rose Garden, this Mustang offers the following advice to enlisted personnel at sea and in American cities. If you feel an order is illegal, insist the officers appointed above you tell you it's legal. If they're worth their salt, they'll know the answer. If the order is legal, follow the order. To commissioned officers, particularly those field grade officers and seniors officers in the Navy who were already confirmed by the United States Senate for your responsibilities, exercise caution. Before you refuse an unlawful order, make damn sure it's unlawful. Equally, if you are uncomfortable, make damn sure the order is legal. The Uniform Code of Military Justice requires your decision to act or not act. The Senate will examine your record at the next opportunity. Remember, we the people are proud of your service because you only follow legal orders. To the corps of retired flag officers, I'm calling for a modern revolt of the admirals. You will remember from War College that after World War II, Navy admirals broke with political leadership in their budgetary testimony to Congress. It did not go well for the admirals, and rightfully so. That episode was a victory for civilian control of the military, lawful civilian control of the military. Today we need a modern revolt of the admirals to maintain lawful civilian control. The American people need to hear the wisdom of retired admirals and generals so they understand what's going on. Flag officers on active duty need your mentorship to navigate the treacherous waters churned by erratic conduct and unlawful orders. Leadership takes many forms. We live in a dangerous world that exploits perceptions on a massive scale, an information war. We live in a presence of nuclear weapons and other weapons of mass destruction. So our time is now. We must summon the courage of those who pledge their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to themselves and future generation. That is us. That is you. May God bless America.
Give it up and give Philip air. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I've been holding this in for a long time. I do social media. So I'm going to get a quick video. If you got a sign, hold it in the air. Get that thing high. Be proud of it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us started into a chant. Once we get in that chant, keep it going so I can get a selfie video of us for the social medias. The chant's going to go like this. Impeach, convict, remove. 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 Fuck Donald Trump. Our next speaker is a U.S. Air Force veteran, Randy Kendall, a co-founder of the FLAIR organization. Give it up.
Everyone, thanks for being brave with us here today. My name is Randy, and I'm one of the many founding members of FLAIR, your host today. I want to take a second to thank a lot of this amazing team that we have here with Removal Coalition, Remember Your Oath, Back 40, all the 50-51s, Sons of Liberty, and many more. In the 203 days that we've weathered storms, fascist trolls, Heritage Foundation doxings, arrests, and illegal decampment, but we're still here in Columbus Circle. thinking of Columbus Circle. That's a shitty name. How about Liberation Circle? Welcome to Liberation Circle. So Flair was founded on the principles of nonviolent direct action. Pacifist, not passive. Flair does not sit idly by and watch fascists destroy everything that we've worked for. We go where fascists are. And I know most of you are out-of-towners, so I'm going to give you a tour of D.C. for while you're here. So right over there we have the Heritage Foundation. Right over there we got Fox News. At 229 and a half Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast, right down there we have Christ Church, the white nationalist church that Pete Hegseth belongs to. Right down here we have Fascist U at Hillsdale, over at 227 Massachusetts Avenue. And now we have the Federalist Society. Yeah, with Leonard Leo, who's responsible for the Supreme Court. They're over at 1776 I Street. Just in case you guys have any free time while you're in D.C., you know where to flip off. And while we're confronting all this hate, let's remember why we're here. To show the people around us that we love them, and to show the world that we're still here. Yesterday I had an amazing reminder of why we're here today. We signed up to protect and defend the Constitution in the United States. So yesterday we took about 700 passionate Americans up to the halls of Congress to tell our elected officials to have a little bit more testicular fortitude than eunuchs. But we did more than that. We gathered. We communed. We found commonalities. We encouraged each other. And we learned from each other. We celebrated each other. And that's why we're here, for each other. So, I like to tell a story of my friend Danny, who's she's been sick for a while. She's a choir singer. She likes to, she explained to me that in the choir, when someone needs to breathe, others are going to sing a little bit louder for them. So that's what we need to do today. We have people in our trans and LGBT communities that are being attacked for just existing. We need to sing a little bit louder for them. We have our immigrant communities that are being targeted. Children not going to school, afraid to leave their homes because they're going to get picked up by ICE and kidnapped. We need to sing a little louder for them. We have our Native Americans who were standing on stolen land. And we continue the genocide and erasure of Native American history. There are currently 6,000 missing Native American women. And nothing is being done about that. We need to sing a little bit louder for them. We have our veteran community that I'm a part of. We're currently experiencing attacks from the highest office in the country, saying that there were suckers and losers. We don't deserve our benefits that we earned, that we suffered for. Fuck that, yeah. So we need you to sing a little bit louder for us. Yesterday I got to spend a lot of my time yesterday with a friend of mine, Dara Baldwin, who's one of the founders of Free DC, and an author, an amazing woman. And she wrote a book called To Be a Problem, which everyone should aspire to be a problem like she is. She talks about multi-marginalized communities and our different identities. So, yes, I'm a veteran, but I'm also a dad, right? I'm a former EPA employee in the Office of Environmental Justice, where I was the only DEI hire as a veteran. I'm also come from a family of adopted kids. I have 4 adopted brothers and sisters. My parents led by example. And I have I don't know how many foster brothers and sisters also. So, but my brothers and sisters, they're Native. So those things are important to me. I have trans nieces and nephews. Those people are important to me. So all of our intersections and commonalities that we find with each other, we need to foster and nourish. We can't let the fascists divide us like they want to. So we need to hold on to ourselves, hold on to each other, and realize why we're here. Sing a little bit louder for our communities when we need them to. So right now, I need you to sing a little bit louder. So if you're ready? Yeah. Free DC! Free DC! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Our day will come! Our day will come! Thank you.
Real quick, we will not comply.
We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE!
Now across this country, we got ICE, Gestapo thugs, state-sponsored terrorists, stripping the hard-working immigrants of this country that are what make this country great out of school pickup lines, out of courthouses, out of jobs, and it's disgusting. So when we say we will not comply to our immigrant neighbors, to our fellow human beings, we got your back, we will not comply. Our next speaker is a 14-year Air Force and Army National Guard veteran who was raised by a mother who's a Mexican immigrant and a father who was a veteran as well. And this particular person is one of the National Guard members that spoke out and said, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not turning against my own people. Demi joined the military young, determined to serve her country and break out of poverty, and most of us know that story all too well. She continues to serve today in the National Guard and was activated in January. Demi's running for Illinois' 13th State House District because she's tired of seeing the working class left behind. And if elected, Demi would be the only Democratic veteran in the Illinois House. So, Illinois, if you're listening, get her ass elected. It's my pleasure to introduce Demi Palachuk.
Hi. My name is Demi Palachuk. I'm a 14-year veteran of the Army National Guard, a Latina, a daughter of a Mexican immigrant, and a candidate for Illinois State House. But most of all, I'm one of the 2 National Guard members speaking out against this administration. I joined the military. It was my only pathway out of poverty. But the military shaped who I am. It taught me about leadership, sacrifice, and standing up for what's right, even when no one else will. I took the oath to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That oath doesn't expire when I take off the uniform. And now we face domestic threat to our Constitution and everything that we stand for. For the last several weeks, I've been in the grounds on Chicago organizing against ICE raids in Broadview, providing mutual aid against families torn apart by deportation terror, and speaking out against the military in our own communities. I wear a uniform to protect all people in the country. And not for the military to be used and terrorize our neighbors. And what now? The military is coming after me. I'm under investigation for speaking out against the administration and the mass deportations. And let me tell you a little something about courage and leadership, because we don't really have it right now. When I was sexually assaulted on active duty, no one spoke out for me. My leadership stayed silent. Under this administration, we have lost all sexual harassment protections I fought for. I was also the Equal Opportunity NCO, which is now also abolished under this administration. Is anyone speaking out against that in my leadership? No. We've lost equal opportunity protections for all of our African American soldiers as well. Where's the outrage for that? And most upsettingly to me right now, when our trans soldiers got kicked out with no benefits, stripped of their dignity and service, leadership said nothing. So people keep asking why I'm risking my career to speak out now. Why this? I mean, if not me, if not Dylan Blaha, who? There's no one else speaking out. The Trump administration isn't just breaking laws, it's shredding our Constitution. It's bringing back 1930s Germany. This is a time we all need to stand together and defend our democracy against tyranny and treason. But we can't wait for Washington to save us, and this fight isn't just in Washington. We must have a firewall against all fascism, our neighborhoods, our cities, and our state houses. That's where we stop fascism. We need at all state levels and all leaders fighting back to actually protect the communities and refuse to cooperate with this unconstitutional federal overreach. I don't serve this country to watch it slide into fascism, and I know none of you did either. So that's exactly why we all need to fight together. Real leadership means standing up when it's hard. It means speaking out when it's dangerous. It means getting tons of death threats in my inbox. And today, that also means impeachment. It means organizing resistance at every level. So if we're fighting on the streets at Broadview or on the floor in Illinois House, I remain steadfast to my commitment to fighting fascism, and I will not back down. I will not be silent, and I will not follow illegal orders, and I will not be intimidated by the military. So this is actually my counseling statement to make me be silent, and to get me in trouble and kicked out for speaking against the military. We can help with that. I promised I wouldn't light it on fire here, but I will shred it in front of all of you. I'm not scared, and I'm not going to stop speaking out against these injustices, and neither can you. So they can investigate me, they can flag me, they can throw me out, and they can try and silence me. But I'm not going to stop organizing. I'm not going to stop until this threat is removed from our democracy. That's my commitment to the country and to all of you. So this is how we fight back. All together. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. And please join the fight with me, DemiForIllinois.com.
She motivates me. She wanted to burn the counseling. I want you guys to know she wanted to burn the counseling, but Park Services doesn't let us burn things out here. Fucking party poopers. Hey, real quick, can we give a round of applause to the color guard up here? That is a lot harder than it looks, and do not lock your knees. Our next speaker, you've probably seen her. She's on social media. She goes by the name Knitting Cult Lady. Daniela is a military intelligence captain, Afghanistan veteran, author of 2 books, served in the 101st, and is an expert on cults. Please welcome Daniela.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I've never really stopped being the intelligence officer, and if you know me, you know that I do daily America threat briefs. And what I want to say today, with absolutely no due respect, sir, there are 15 to 18 million of us. I have more military experience than the Secretary of Defense. And if we started adding up all of the years of experience, we get to hundreds of thousands really fast. And that 24,000 years of military experience that the sorry excuse for a Secretary of War, the sow, assembled in front of him, so he could lecture them on being woke with a face full of makeup. They know what it means that there's 15 to 18 million of us out here. That there's far more combat experience outside the military than inside the military. There's only 1.3 million of them. So I'm not advocating violence yet. What I'm saying is that just by showing up and speaking up, we are keeping the government of the United States in check. Because we remember our oaths. Have a day keeping loud assholes who actually fought for and care about your country.
I go to sleep at night with that as my background noise. Our next speaker is a Scottish American veteran, Army veteran. Go Army. You hear that, Matt? In addition to being an indie filmmaker, he's the founder of Sons of Liberty, a progressive organization which has been steadily enraging MAGA fuckface ass clowns since 2015. Sorry, that's in their mission statement. You may know him from YouTube as Angry Veteran Big Sarge. Give it up for Tim Andrews.
It's a lot of people. I've also got with me Drill Sergeant Doug, who, if you've watched our live stream, you've seen Doug. Doug is from Political Drain. He also is one of the Sons of Liberty admins. Talk louder? Okay. Thank you. I'm here in D.C. this week doing my part to help the Removal Coalition bring awareness to Donald Trump's many crimes and misdeeds, many of which you've seen firsthand in news reports and on television. Trump's association with sex traffickers and pedophiles should be grounds for impeachment if Congress had any intestinal fortitude. But considering how many sex offenders are in the guardians of pedophiles and how flaccid and limp the establishment Democrats are, I think you all understand why it falls to American citizens to force them to act. But I'm not actually here to talk about Donald Trump being a rapist or to talk about Donald Trump lusting after his own daughter at the age of 16. I am not here to talk about Trump's verifiable associations with convicted pedophile and sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, nor Epstein's girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell.
And Melania.
I'm here to talk to the countless veterans and to the troops actively serving right now, whether active duty, reserve, or National Guard. I enlisted in 1994. I understand that oath was 30 years ago now. I said I wouldn't swear, but fuck, I'm old. The mission has not changed in all that time. The oath has not changed. You still swear your oath to the Constitution. You still swear to defend the nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So remember your oath. Remember the massive amount of disrespect shown to our nation's veterans and fallen warriors. The amount of disrespect shown by one man, Donald Trump. A man who stood on a fallen warrior's grave at Arlington, thumbs up and a shit-eating grin for a campaign photo op. A man who denigrated prisoners of war in Vietnam, a war that he dodged 5 times. A man who refused to visit the graves of our fallen because it was raining and he didn't want to get his comb over wet. A man who has called our fallen warriors suckers and losers for fighting a war. A man whose administration has stripped the VA of its ability to care for us. A man whose billionaire oligarch cronies are running a spin campaign claiming that we're a bunch of thieves abusing the VA claim system. That was Project 2025 playbook, so if you didn't see that one coming, sorry. This is a man whose administration has forcibly and illegally deported veterans of color who were actually allowed to be here or were even born here. A man whose administration seeks to get rid of soldiers who are gay, who are trans, who don't obey him explicitly. Black soldiers who can't shave, women. He may not come after you today, but you could soon be next. This man is not a leader. This man is a coward and a hate monger. He is not fit to be king because he's not even fit to be president. I know it, and you all know it. He needs to go, and Congress needs to get him out of office. I did not lose good soldiers like Specialist Jameson Linscott or Sergeant First Class Alwyn Cash for this bullshit. I didn't lose good friends like Gunnery Sergeant Joshua Bordenero or Master Sergeant Rob Carter to suicide for this bullshit. So to the men and women who swore the same oath as us, hear me now. We are not your enemies. You did not sign up to do police call and area beautification in American cities, and you did not sign up to help the American Gestapo. Remember your oath. And because I believe in taking action, what I want to urge all of you to do is go out and vote. Get involved in your local communities. Get involved in politics. If you can run for office, do so. I'm going to turn it over to Doug for a second.
Impeach! Remove! Convict! Impeach! Remove! Convict! Impeach! Remove! Convict! Now that may have given a lot of you some trauma from your early days in boot camp. That's what this sounds like. I was invited up here by a great man. This man right here. I really would not be here if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't be doing any of these things if it wasn't for him. This group of Sons of Liberty has given me a platform that I wouldn't have had before. But I don't have a speech written. I was just invited. But I do have a speech that's been kind of boiling up in my heart since January, I think. And one of the points that have been boiling in my heart is they don't have the numbers. They don't have the numbers. There is more of us than there is of them. I will not allow these cankled, orange, ridiculous traitors to our nation, to our families, to our people, to make me fear a goddamn thing. I'll make it quick. I'll try. Another thing that's been boiling up that I didn't have to write down is yesterday when we went into those offices and we saw how easily it was to turn the knob and just walk inside. And you see that they're unafraid because they're not used to people coming to see them anymore. You see that the decisions that they've made in Congress, they only do it because they feel like they can. They only do it because they feel like it's comfortable to ride home afterwards. I say, let's not make it that comfortable for them to ride home afterwards. I say they should fear going to their cars, not violence, but the horde of people who are waiting on them to do their job. Impeach! Remove! Convict! Thank you.
We got a few more speakers, and just so you know, I got a little surprise at the end of this, so if you're thinking about leaving, don't. You're going to want to see this. Our next speaker is a U.S. Navy veteran and aviation electrician's mate, and he wants to remind us that he swore an oath to defend the Constitution against enemies foreign and domestic. He knows exactly what it means to fight through the storm and stand up when others sit down. He continues to serve his country now as he runs for Montana House District 1. Montana, I know that 37 people that live there are listening. Vote for him. Please welcome Russell Cleveland.
It's 38, just to be clear. And one of them's here. Well, hello, beautiful people, fellow veterans. Much like my campaign, I want to take a moment to make sure you understand that this is not about me. It's about all of us. So look around right now and give each other a huge round of applause today for showing up. My name is Russell Cleveland, and I'm running for U.S. House Montana District 1 to unseat Trump loyalist Ryan Zinke. Today I stand before you as a father, as a coach, as a small business owner, and as a U.S. Navy veteran who, like many of you here, took an oath to defend our Constitution against enemies foreign and domestic. Our greatest threat there on this day is not only domestic, but is quite literally the supposed leader of the free world. In my eyes, however, he is the worst leader that this country has ever seen. So I stand before you today, and I hope that you'll join me in considering two important questions. Questions that generations before us have had to answer for themselves. What type of country do you want to live in? Maybe more importantly, what type of country do you hope to leave behind? Me too. In America, we can no longer afford to measure success by the size of a person's bank account or by artificial symbols of their status. Our founding fathers would have never tolerated our country becoming an oligarchy. And so neither should we. We instead should measure success by the health of our children, by the strength of our communities, and by whether veterans can return home and live a life of dignity. We should measure success by whether a working family can actually make it here without being forced out by rising costs and shrinking opportunities. We must measure success by whether our elected leaders uphold their sworn oath to the Constitution and whether they stay committed to operate in the best interest of the people, not just themselves or their wealthy donors. My friends, I'm running for Congress in Montana because right now, too many people in power in this very city are disregarding that oath. And they are actively working to destroy our democracy. They're building a world where health care is treated like a luxury, where veterans are thanked in words but abandoned in practice, and where families work harder and harder every single year but fall farther behind. They cut critical programs for our veterans, impoverished children, and our seniors, instead helping the wealthiest few inch closer and closer to becoming trillionaires, and that is not right. They help pedophiles hide in plain sight and help greedy corporations exploit a planet that is literally begging for mercy. They're building a country where our public lands will be auctioned off to the highest bidder and massacred for corporate profit. A country where a federal masked police force traumatizes our communities, disappearing innocent people because of their race or country of origin, just like Nazi Germany did. A country where without need or justification, our service members are ordered to blindly and hatefully follow an agenda of one man instead of their own oath to our Constitution. A man who just death upon them if they do just that. They're building a country where billions of our hard-earned dollars are being sent to other countries first instead of being spent right here on Americans. That will leave our next generation massive debt that not only they'll never be able to pay, but they never had the choice to even weigh in on. My friends, this is not the country that I swore an oath to protect. And it sure as hell isn't the country that I want to leave behind. That's why I stand shoulder to shoulder today with all of the true patriots here like you, Americans rooted in integrity who deeply believe in upholding our oath to the Constitution. We stand together to demand the impeachment of the entire Trump regime so that our country can begin healing from this hateful dumpster fire that this administration has created. Our nation needs heroes in this moment, and not the type that wear a mask or a cape or that have superpowers. It's the people who wake up every day, who make their own lunches, who lace up their boots or put up their hair, and who work tirelessly to provide for their families and to keep this country running. This isn't about parties. This is bigger than politics. This is about protecting our Constitution, the protective armor that shields all of humanity from tyranny. That is the America that I grew up in. That is the America that as a veteran I swore an oath to protect. And that, my friends, is the America that I'm fighting to bring back. So today I proudly stand before you all to demand the impeachment, conviction, and removal of the entire Trump regime. And I invite you to chant so loud that Trump himself can hear it today over in the White House. Say it with me now. Impeach, convict, remove. One more time. Impeach, convict, remove. Last time. Impeach, convict, remove. Thank you. I'm Russell Cleveland running for U.S. House, Montana District 1. Let's get it done.
Listen, we've already given the color guard their props. We've already given our speakers their props. I don't want this to be missed. We appreciate you guys pulling up. So give yourself a fucking hand of applause, a round of applause. Listen, we're in a time in America where if you don't show up now, it's going to be too late. So everybody here made the decision to get up and show up. Thank you. Our next speaker is a Marine Corps veteran. Today, this will mark his 60th protest. We hear you, Marines. Today will mark his 60th protest since the 14th of March. And American opposition founder Carlos Alvarez Araños, sorry, Carlos, who once said about this guy, he's a force of nature, is how he described him. So please help me welcome Sergeant Rhodes.
Some of you know who I am already. I'm Sergeant Rhodes, U.S. Marine Corps combat veteran, and I don't do speeches. But I got some shit to say if you want to listen. We are not taking our country back. Because these motherfuckers don't own it, we do. We are going to restore our Constitution to this federal administration. And those that do not wish to take those laws that we wrote and put them into effect to protect the people of the United States, the people inside our borders who are trying to have an honest, well-meaning life, those people who need our protection, the laws are for them. And if you cannot vote to impeach this orange clown, we will replace you. I'm not long-winded. I'm not up here to make a speech. I'm really not. I'm up here to remind you why you're here. You're here because he is not a dictator yet. And we are going to do everything that is humanly possible to make sure that never happens. If he was the dictator, hold on, if he was the dictator that he thinks he is, we could not be here. And that is the proof that we have more power than this motherfucker. Tomorrow, if you guys were here yesterday, if you're here today and you think this is amazing, tomorrow I need everybody that can get to D.C. to flood these fucking streets. If you live in driving distance, get in your car and get it to D.C. At 12 o'clock noon, I need you at the Lincoln Memorial because we are shutting this shit down. I fucking love every one of you. I will die for you before I let this motherfucker take over. Sergeant Rhodes, see you in the fucking streets.
Fuck Trump!
Fuck Trump!
Let's get up. We got a few more speakers and then a big surprise for you. Earlier, we met Demi Palachek, who was one of 2 National Guard soldiers in Illinois who said they refuse to be deployed against their own troops. Now we're going to meet the other guy who did it with her. He's a 13-year Illinois Army National Guard veteran. He deployed to Afghanistan and did a 3-year tour at U.S. Army Europe and Africa and Germany. He's running for Congress in Illinois' 13th district to get the money out of politics and fight for working people. Please help me in welcoming Dylan Blaha.
Thank you
you everyone for being here today. Thank you. My name is Dylan Blaha, as he said, and I'm a former cancer research scientist and an anti-imperialist veteran. I'm also running for Congress in Illinois' 13th district to change the system because the system is broken. This system takes away health care to give tax cuts to billionaires. This system provides weapons to war criminals and arms them in their genocide. This system starts endless wars for imperialist gain. Over the past few months, we've said no to ICE in our streets, no to endless wars, and no to attacks on the veterans like you all who risked your lives for this country. But most of all, we say no to the wannabe dictator in that White House. Fuck Donald Trump! It's a good chant. I've served in the Illinois Army National Guard for almost 13 years, including 5 years on active duty. In Afghanistan, I advised Afghan medical leaders and worked alongside a Golden Hour offset surgical team as we saved endless lives. In Germany, I worked alongside some of the top U.S. and NATO war planners as we helped Ukraine and revise NATO war plans. President Donald Trump has openly threatened our American cities, including Chicago, Portland, Memphis, Charlotte, and countless more. And obviously DC. In response, I made a series of videos asking our military service members to remember their oath to the U.S. Constitution and to the American people. I asked soldiers to disobey any future unlawful orders as they are required to do. In response, like Demi already told you, they also suspended my security clearance and launched a 15-6 investigation. This is not normal. This is political persecution because I spoke out against our fascist government. Since then, I've continued to speak out because I believe in standing up for what's right. I will not be used as a pawn and pit against my community. I will not assist Trump's Gestapo, known as ICE, as they rip our community members from our streets.
Fuck ICE!
Fuck ICE! Make no mistake, the time to stand up is now. We're running out of time, but we haven't lost time yet. There are no guardrails left for our democracy. Every day, they get bolder and bolder. White Christian nationalists and billionaires continue to enact their vision of the future. Well, I say fuck that future. America is for the workers and not the billionaires. America is for all people, regardless of your race, gender identity, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or the color of your skin. It is on us to protect our community. It is on us to protect our neighbors. We can't sit back and expect someone to do it for us. And because you're out here today, I know you are the exact people we need in this fight. It's on us to stand up to fascism. We cannot give up our rights in advance. And it's on us to convince Congress to kick that motherfucker out of the White House. It is time to impeach, convict, and remove.
Impeach, convict, remove! Impeach, convict, remove! This has gone on for long enough. It is time to take our country back. Who's with me? Thank you all.
Speaking of impeach, convict, remove, our next speaker is a veteran of the United States Air Force and the executive director of Citizens Impeachment, a grassroots movement powered by 6,000 everyday Americans across every single congressional district with one mission, and that is to remove officials who violate the oath of office up to and including the president. Please help me welcome Kira Havens.
Hi folks, can everyone hear me? All right, thank you for being here. We are at a crossroads and you are here to serve the country once again. Thank you so much. When I was in the Air Force, I worked with strategic weapons. So I've been viewing this whole thing through the lens of national security. And I can just say this president makes us weaker. He makes the United States weaker, hollows us out from the insides, and provides our adversaries with opportunities. This is why we stand against him, and this is why we are here today. Citizens impeachment brings every citizen directly into contact with the representative. And we teach them how to get past the excuses and the inaction to demand that their representatives use their power to take the necessary steps to uphold their oath, the exact same oath every single one of us swore. Support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Russell, Demi, Dylan, and Maria Lana are 4 of our courage candidates. As soon as they are in office, they will file the articles of impeachment that we have written. Those articles of impeachment indict Donald Trump for tyranny and for treason. And folks, I'm here to tell you that treason is what we need y'all to start talking about. We know when someone is fighting against our country because we fought for it. Donald Trump has gathered flag staff and generals of this military together and told them they were in a war from within. His Secretary of Defense told them that part of their job was going to be bringing troops against Americans. Unacceptable. This is levying war against the United States. And that is exactly how the Constitution defines treason. He has also massively expanded the capacities of a paramilitary force in this nation. ICE and CBP and Border Patrol are expanding their activities far beyond their purview with the blessing of this administration. They are waging war against American cities and the American people. It is up to us as people who have been in the military, as people who have seen war up close, as people who understand what it is to wage war, to say very plainly that what this president is doing is waging war against the nation. Please take that forward. Join Citizens Impeachment. We want you out there, and we're going to get this man impeached, convicted, and removed.
Moving right along, our next speaker is a Navy veteran who served as a nuclear reactor plant supervisor and nuclear quality assurance supervisor. She's way smarter than me. And today she continues to fight as she runs to flip Florida's 7th district. Please welcome Maria Lehner Kenter.
Good afternoon, everybody. As Jolly excellently put, I'm Maria Elena Kinter, Navy veteran, former nuclear reactor supervisor, running to remove Corey Mills from office. And like many of you, there are not words explicit enough to depict my disdain and disgust for the people who are in charge right now. Every single one of us in this crowd shares a bond that those politicians will never understand. We believe in this nation, and we all raised our right hand and took an oath, and unlike them, we are honoring it. We believe not only in our nation, but in the Constitution, and explicitly a nation where the highest promise above all else is liberty and justice for all. And we're in a fight, and this fight is not conceptual. It's not on faraway lands. It's not from foreign nations. It's not from terrorists that are not here, right? This is an attack from the people that are meant to be in charge. And this is an attack that affects every one of us. It's right here in Union Station. It's in our states and it's in our neighborhoods. We're seeing it every single day in our grocery stores, in our childcare, in our health insurance or lack thereof. And we're seeing it in their actions trying to override the Constitution's guarantee of birthright citizenship, withholding congressionally approved funds, and trading cryptocurrency for political pardons. There's an attack on human rights in the United States and a blatant campaign of racism, discrimination that's thinly veiled in patriotism and nationalism. But we see through that propaganda for what it is, an attack on our rights pinpointed at the most vulnerable.
That's it.
There's a war being waged in our streets and in our neighborhoods from a paramilitary force called ICE. ICE is acting as a danger to every single person in the United States, not simply immigrants. And as much as they claim they target only criminals, they are a threat to every American citizen. And if you don't believe me, within the last 11 months in 2025 alone, 170 American citizens have been wrongfully detained and violently harassed. Previously, over a 5-year period, that number was 121, and now it's 170 in 11 months. The betrayal we're experiencing goes beyond borders. Look at Mohammed Ibrahim, a Floridian child who is imprisoned in Israeli prison, and our government's abandoned him. That's a betrayal of every American child here, too. Let's talk about veterans, and let's look at how the government is failing them. They honored their promise, we honored our promise, and the government is turning around and removing their own promise, refusing to give health care, allowing 30,000 homeless veterans on our streets while millions can't access their earned benefits. And they're giving children and senior citizens that same treatment. I personally survived from food assistance and Medicaid when my single mother had to raise all 4 of us on her own. These are the programs that allowed us to survive into adulthood. But it's not only my word. 7.8 million senior citizens and 1 in every 5 children in the United States rely on food assistance programs that the government is actively attacking that will starve children here. I've talked a lot about the issues, but it's not enough to identify problems. We have to get to the root cause. because there is a disease rotting our democracy from the inside out. And unless we fix the root cause, we will see our democracy on a ventilator for the rest of our lives. Yet these root causes, we're seeing big money in politics, corruption, and constant self-service over a public service. And we, the people, must demand accountability to us, to every single person standing here and watching at home. To do anything less is to hand over our power and our government to the tyrants who will remain in office if we do not fight back. And we cannot wait for somebody to save us. No one is coming. No troops or military will save us from the fascism in our streets, in our homes, in our neighborhoods, in our schools. It's up to us, to every single person here, every patriot behind me. We must do it. We are the United States, and we must fight like hell to ensure we stay that way and protect it from the people who are trying to circumvent and destroy our democracy and our Constitution. And finally, I'd like to re-say the oath that we all swore. We solemnly swear that we will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, and join me for the last part, against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Thank you.
We're almost done here. I am excited. This has been an amazing rally. You guys are fired up, and I can't wait to impeach Donald Trump. Our next speaker, an Army veteran. He was a sniper in the Army, served at the height of the Iraq War, who now advocates for peace, says he would much rather be at home being a father to his 2-year-old daughter rather than here fighting fascism. But he remembers his oath. You might know him online as CFH Unfiltered. Please welcome Corey Hargrave.
Thank you all for being here. I know it's a great sacrifice to be away from your family. Can you hear me? I want to start by saying thank you for being here. I know it's a great sacrifice to be away from your family, and I am humbled to be on this stage speaking in front of you. When I came home after a bloody tour in Iraq, during the surge, all I wanted was a peaceful life. I wanted a family. I wanted a place in the country and live a life of anonymity. I was tired of fighting. I felt that I had done enough. Somebody else can take the torch. But then I watched Donald Trump have rallies where his followers punched people of color in the face as he stood in front of America and said back in the day that would not happen. Then January 6th happened. And I saw my own people, conservatives, people that called themselves patriots, people that grew up in the country. I seen them try to overthrow the very thing that they swore to protect. I seen Michael Fanone get beat by a flag that said Blue Lives Matter. Even then, I said nothing. No president has caused more damage. No president has divided Americans and families more than Donald Trump. He turned American against American, neighbor against neighbor, family against family. I don't even talk to my own fucking family. Now, I don't want to be here. I want to be home in my safe place in the world under a blanket with my wife and daughter. But we don't get that luxury anymore. We are living in one of the most historic moments in American history. A moment when leaders have to rise. And to those people that were afraid to speak out, I want you to hear this. We don't choose the moment. The moment chooses us. And as I look out in this crowd, I see veterans, I see leaders, I see future leaders, I see people that are going to fight hard to correct the course that this ship is on. Back towards sanity, decency, and democracy. Because in 16 years, when my daughter is 18 and her voice has been completely silenced, she's gonna look me in the eye and she's gonna ask, Dad, what did you do to stop this? What did you do to protect my voice? And if we don't speak out now, we are going to have to look our children in the eye and tell them nothing. I did nothing. I'm tired. You're tired. But we have to dig deep, because this is when leaders are made. Doing nothing isn't an option. We must impeach, convict, remove. Thank you.
So listen, this is a veterans rally, but people oftentimes forget that veterans, I know everybody says thank you for your service, and that's amazing. We appreciate the sentiment, but nobody did this shit for a thank you. Nobody did this shit for recognition. We have a core value. We say selfless service. And Donald Trump doesn't know the first thing about that shit. But I wanted to have a guest up here that's not a veteran, because I think it's important to remember why the fuck we do this shit. So I'm going to welcome up here Jody and her family. They're with Back 40 Action, and they're here on behalf of Little Lobbyists. If you're not familiar with Little Lobbyists, this is a group that advocates for kids with complex medical needs. Listen, I've been around a lot of actions that Little Lobbyists do, and I very rarely leave not crying, because this is the voice we need to listen to. This is the voice that should be heard in the White House. This is the voice that our representatives should be representing, and not lobbyists and not billionaires. Please welcome Jody.
Thank you guys for having us. We're just here today in DC. We've been here through the summer at different times, and everybody. This is my son, Ian. Kids. I have 3 of them here with me now. I have 2 standing over here who just a little camera shy, so they didn't want to come up. But we have Lee J, Isaac, May, Ian, Julius, and Leah. My husband's at home with the other little ones. And we're here to share our story of what Medicaid means to us and our family. So Medicaid really is everything to us. If we didn't have Medicaid, Ian would not be with us today. Medicaid is what pays for all of his doctors that he sees. He currently sees 21 specialists at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, which we're from Pennsylvania, but Philadelphia is a little over 4 hours away from us. So we're very rural, north central Pennsylvania in Tioga County. So we travel often, the 4.5 hours to get Ian the care that he needs. And Medicaid also pays for our nursing. So Ian has a nurse that hangs out with him at our house, helps him overnight with a lot of his medical needs and different things that they do. And they also go to school with him. So Ian is able to go to school. And Ian is in 3rd grade. And he is doing fantastic in school. He is thriving. He is making friends. He is the light of the classroom. He's super helpful, and his class would not be the same without Ian. And Ian fits in perfectly with our family. He's right there in the middle, and we do so much as a family, and we rely on Medicaid to provide services for him to be part of our family. With the cuts that are happening and the just all the things happening with Medicaid, it's a very scary time for our family, and we are here to fight to keep care for Ian, because Ian deserves care. He deserves to stay at home in his community where he is loved, where he is able to do activities that he enjoys and be part of our family. Without Medicaid paying for his medication and his nurses that help us out at home, we are looking at a future of having to put him in an institution, and that's just not okay. No parent should have to put their child in an institution based on not receiving health care to meet his needs. So, so that's our story. Medicaid means everything to us. I wish I could share more about all of us, but I know we have a time limit. So that's who we are. That's our family. We're here with little lobbyists, just advocating for the medical needs of kids with disabilities and complex needs. And as we go, I just want to say I would love to be doing something else today and not fighting. But I'm here fighting for Ian and other kids like him. And today happens to be his 9th birthday.
So, Ian, don't leave yet, buddy. So, check it out, Ian. We have a birthday present for you. And I'm not going to cry, and Matt's not going to make me, damn it. So, listen, Ian, in the military, you don't get to wear our uniform unless you go to basic and earn it. But you are more of a fighter than any of us. So, Matt here has got his Marine Corps top. And he wants to make you an honorary Marine, man. One more time for Ian. Thank you, guys. He's more of a Marine than the president will ever be. Or the vice president. That's a good one. All right, listen. We're going to go on this. We're coming up on the end of our speakers here. Then we got something we're going to do. Let me welcome up real quick our next speaker so we can move this right along. He's a progressive, unapologetic, leftist, anti-fascist. I like all those words. He served 4 years active Army, and then he was in the Tennessee National Guard after that. He's a father of 3, a husband, and a relentless defender of human rights. Please. Oh, yeah, and he's also a candidate in Alabama's 5th district. Let's give it up for Jeremy DeVito.
All right, last but not least, I just got off the airplane. I'm so excited to be here, y'all. Look at all these patriots out here. Like you said, my name's Jeremy DeVito. I'll keep this short and sweet, but to the point. I'm running for U.S. House of Representatives in Alabama's 5th district. That's North Alabama. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army, trained in psychological operations. I served 2 tours in Afghanistan. And to my fellow veterans here today and across the world, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, which has afforded me this opportunity today to speak freely and publicly without fear. And that's right. Like a lot of folks out here today, my entire adult life has been shaped and manipulated by weak politicians, corrupt billionaires, and other powerful people with a distinct goal of benefiting a select few at the expense of everyone else. That's right. I'm 41 years old, right? And I was born in the 80s, so that makes me a millennial. And here's what makes this a truly unique generation. A generation that seems destined for this moment in our history. This is a story about that perspective. But you don't have to be a millennial to hear this message and take it to heart, so bear with me. In 2001, September, I was a senior in high school when I watched the Twin Towers fall. Yep. Everybody remembers where they were, I'm sure. Someone said they weren't born yet. You're thankful, be lucky. I didn't know it then, but that moment has probably defined our entire adult lives. Because ever since that day, we have been living in a constant state of urgency. Never really comfortable enough to focus on building a life, always anticipating the next crisis on the horizon. This generation, my generation, the so-called millennials, have seen corporations and banks bailed out while other people lost their homes, 2 forever wars that have justified a surveillance state because of the looming specter of terror that could strike at any moment, the financial collapses that decimated the working class. 9/11 also gave birth to the worst bastards this country has ever seen. The American Gestapo, known as ICE. We've lived... Fuck ICE! It's always and forever fuck ICE, right, Jolly? That's right. We've lived through COVID, a first Trump presidency that attempted to overthrow the fucking government. And now a second Trump presidency that once again welcomes fascism and lawlessness with open arms. Open corruption, accepting bribes, deploying troops against American cities. Kidnapping and deporting innocent people. Routine violations of the public trust without fear of consequence. But see, I know, it sounds like a bad ending, but it ain't over yet. But listen, because of everything I just mentioned, what we've lived through, millennials, we are uniquely built for this moment. Yeah! That's right. I love that. Yeah. Millennials. Our constant state of urgency, born from crisis after crisis, have created a generation of people undeterred by insurmountable odds, never comfortable with accepting failure, unsatisfied with the status quo, willing to face danger head on, and determined to speak truth to power. I told him I'd be quick, so. We have watched with anger, despair, and incredulity, I wrote that and I still can't say it, as our country, our government, and our media capitulates to fascism time and time again. So today, we use our anger, our disgust, and our lived experience to call on those in power to impeach the President of the United States for violating his oath of office and causing irreparable harm to our republic. This demand is made with urgency and the utmost importance, so that we may meet this moment and write the course of our history now. And to those in office now, I say this loudly: if you cannot muster the courage to do so, then you must resign your position in elected office immediately. So that others can serve this country with courage and purpose that your office demands. And to you, the faithful veterans of our nation gathered here today, I say, always remember your oath. We must understand what this moment requires of us all. The integrity to keep faithful to our Constitution, the honor to do so proudly, and the courage to do so even when we are scared. Finally, I will close by saying this to everyone. Live in this moment. Harness the urgency we share and the convictions that drive us. And so together, that we may push this unworthy, weak, and cowardly fascist out of our government into obscurity. We will hold them accountable. Impeach, convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove. One more time. Impeach, convict, remove. My name is Chairman Vito. Thank you.
Our last couple speakers will be fast just like that because we got shit to do. Listen, this next guy describes himself as a relentless combat veteran who's pro-black and anti-fascist. I've known this guy for a while. He's a friend of mine. Online, you might know him as U.S. Army Overlord. Please welcome Ray.
Let's go, baby! Hell yeah! In the show of Black Solidarity, I'm going to split some of my time with a Vietnam veteran known as Bandit Pop. My name is Ron Easton. I'm here representing the 76-year-old men who can't be here who fought in Vietnam. I'm here to represent the 58,349 names that are in that black piece of granite down the street. I'm here to represent the 500,000 troops that are buried in Arlington National Cemetery that our president desecrated by walking on a grave. I am not here to fuck around. Understand that. All right? My message is clear. I want you and all those bitch-ass cooks out of office. All right? This is our country. We will not lay down and let some bitch take it from us. Especially some bitch with balloon spurs. Yeah? So understand, I didn't come here to play. I came here to make my voice heard and the voices of the heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice. Hell yeah, baby. I'm here representing the fucking wrath of my ancestors. And look where the fucking country is at. How far has America fallen?
fucking pedophiles in office. Powerhouse boys who took a shit in the halls of Congress. And the most racist fucking president in history. Talking shit about black liberation. Motherfucking fake ass patriots on Facebook calling me a motherfucking nigger after I served this country for 22 years, 11 months and 4 days. 5 operational deployments. Cuba, 95. Bosnia, 96. Kosovo, 99. Hey, Pete, Whiskey Leaks Hexap, I didn't see you here. Iraq, 08. Afghanistan, 2013. Scam Bondi, I didn't see you here. You motherfuckers about to see the wrath. You can't do shit without black people. Every fucking war we fought this motherfucker. When them black Grand Ring pilots darkened the skies over Nazi Germany, you motherfuckers prayed for us to keep them Germans off your ass in the skies. How dare you talk that shit? You think Pete Whiskey Leaks is ready for what's coming? No. You think you gonna stop this movement? No. It doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, it's black liberation forever in this bitch, man. Yeah. And whether it takes 10 months or 10 years, we're going to be absolutely relentless in our fight against white supremacy. And this is for you there, you fat fuck in the Oval Office. Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! Hell yeah! And one last thing, guys. Since they decide to say that it's okay to have swastikas and fucking nooses, hey, this is the only way. Every fucking Confederate soldier should be like this. Every motherfucking Nazi is gonna be like this in part 2. Understand that shit. Understand that shit. You will never fucking back down. You gonna fucking rule the day. You should have voted for the fucking black one, demons. Cause now, all voice is coming for your ass.
Listen, this next speaker is also a member of our Remember Your Oath encampment here, an Army veteran. They describe themselves as an artist, advocate, activist. Please welcome Laney.
Oh, all right, my friends, my fellow comrades for liberation. We are here today because we are done being lied to. We are done being manipulated. We are done watching this regime terrorize vulnerable people while pretending to be guardians of anything moral or just. Because we all know the truth. The people that they tell you to fear are never the people hurting the country. The people they tell you to hate are never the ones stealing your future. The real enemy, the real threat to our lives, our families, our democracy, is the billionaire class that bankrolls the cruelty, the fear, and the division that keeps them in power over us. This regime has perfected an old trick. Find a vulnerable group, demonize them, dehumanize them, punish them, all to distract from their own crimes. And their crimes are many. This administration and the billionaires behind it have committed incalculable assaults on women and children in this country. Physically assaulting them, stripping their rights, endangering their health, shredding their autonomy, and then turning around to blame black people, trans people, immigrants, or anyone else but them for the suffering that they cause. They shield their own disgusting predators while pointing fingers at innocent communities. They defend the powerful while criminalizing the vulnerable. They accuse others of the very horrors being committed by their own allies and donors. And one of their favorite political blood sports has been targeting the trans community. Transgender troops have served and continue to serve with honor and dedication and courage. They deploy, they train, they sacrifice, they uphold their oath even when the government debates their humanity. But this regime turned them into scapegoats as a spiteful reward for their faithful service. Every debunked lie about readiness, unit cohesion, cost, they dug up and repeated because their billionaire benefactors needed another culture war distraction to keep the public from noticing who is actually destroying their future. And while they attack trans troops, as well as women, black men, and immigrants who also serve this country with dignity, they have also weaponized the National Guard against the citizenry. They deploy guard units into cities not for safety, but for spectacle. Not for community protection, but for political intimidation. They humiliate governors, undermine command structures, and turn the military into a backdrop for their authoritarian cosplay. No soldier signs up to be a prop to a dictator's ego. And morale will continue to collapse. Recruitment will fall. Retention will crater. Service members are looking at this fucking chaos and saying, why stay? Why serve? Why risk everything for leaders who see us as disposable or even targets? A military without trust in its leaders is a military in danger. And the danger is coming from the top. This regime destroys lives at home, tears families apart, terrorizes immigrants, targets trans people, throws troops into political theater, and then has the fucking audacity to claim that they're the defenders of children, of order, of safety. They are nothing of the kind. The only thing they protect are the billionaires, and they know if the people, all people, ever unite across race, gender, class, or uniform, the billionaires won't survive one election cycle. And that is why they need us divided. That is why they need scapegoats. That is why they need someone to fear. Anyone but themselves. But we are done playing along. We will not be fooled. We will not be divided. We will not be intimidated. And we will not stay silent while this fucking regime destroys our communities, our military, our safety, our democracy, and our future. We will defend trans people. We will defend immigrants. We will defend women, children, soldiers, workers, everyone under attack. And we will defend each other. Because divided we fall, but united we end this bullshit. Because the real threat to this country is not the marginalized. The threat is the billionaire-funded regime currently in power. And we are not just here to complain about them, are we? We are here to say exactly what must be said. We want this regime impeached. We want this regime convicted. We want this regime removed. And we want them locked away for good. Not out of vengeance, though, but of survival, out of necessity, out of justice for all.
because he claims his beard's better than mine. Bullshit. You might know him from online, USMC Angry Veteran. This is our last speaker. Then I got something for you guys. Please welcome Matt.
All right, we're going to keep this short and fucking sweet because I know you all are tired. Every fucking judge that has taken up the cases about National Guard deployment has said that it is unfucking lawful. Every single judge. Deploying our troops on the streets does not make us safer. It makes Americans fearful of their government. I'm standing here today to tell you that we are taking our fucking streets back. That orange piece of shit in the people's house who's destroyed a third of it for his fucking ego is going to learn a lesson when this is all over. The people of the United States are not going to sit by quietly and watch you destroy our fucking country. The cirrhosis of defense, Pete Hegseth, is not going to destroy the goodwill that the fucking United States military has built over 250 fucking years with the American people because he's got a patent complex. We are this country. Not the government, not Donald Trump, not the Heritage Foundation, not AIPAC, not the Federalist Society, not the Supreme Court, not the people in Congress. The people hold the power. I need all of you to take this energy that you have right now, following all these amazing speakers, take it back home with you and get fucking loud. Last thing. Those of us that took an oath to the Constitution, if you are not speaking up right now, we know exactly who you are. We see you and we won't fucking forget.
All right, check it out. We're going to do a thing that I kept it a secret on purpose. So if you're a veteran, raise your hand if you're a veteran in this crowd. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here's what I'm going to ask. Hang on, I'm going to ask if you're an able-bodied veteran that can walk and still remembers how to march. We're going to march our ass to the Capitol. Listen, I want you to know the message before you march. That way you know what you're participating in. Yesterday, the asswipe who calls himself the president threatened our fellow veterans in Congress with charging them with sedition and hanging them by the neck. What a disgusting reality we live in. So I want the veterans in Congress to know that we, the veterans, stand behind their call to tell our service members to remember your oath. That's all they did. They said, remember your oath. And I stand behind them as far as that goes. And I want them to know that veterans are not to be fucked with. So what I'm going to ask now is, if you're on this side on the field, if you can move this way and clear it out a little bit. If we can just clear this part of the field out real quick. Matt, where you at? I don't see you. Matthew! There he is. You ready? Right there? Okay. All right, so color guard, you're going to go over there. Hey, guys, we're going to move the colors. If I could just get you to stand up and be silent while you move the colors, I'd appreciate that. If you're right here, if you could just move for me, right here. Appreciate you. Please, not while the colors are moving. Please, thank you. Woo! Sorry about that. Just we stay silent when the colors are moving, that's all. Okay, if you're an able-bodied veteran and can still march, please fall in behind our colors now. For everybody else, I'm going to give you some instructions. Capitol Police have been kind enough to work with us on this action we're getting ready to take. All right? You're welcome to follow along and take videos and support what we're doing when we get to the Capitol.
No signs on the Is there any truth about the satellite?
All right, how's everyone doing? All right, so as you know, we are live in Washington, D.C. I was on a flight from Charlotte to D.C., Washington, D.C. this morning. We are here now. We will be here for the weekend, covering this Veterans Rally in March. And then there is another rally tomorrow. I'm not sure of the time, but I will be live again tomorrow afternoon at the Lincoln Memorial. So if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, subscribe now so you get that notification. Please share our stuff. We've been working really hard on the ground, behind the scenes, trying to do as much work as possible to show you the reality of what's happening here on the ground in wherever city we're in. Whether it's Chicago, LA, New York, Washington, D.C., Charlotte, North Carolina, possibly New Orleans next. So if you can, become a member. Support our work, StatusCoup.com/join. Sign up, just $5 a month, 16 cents a day. Help to keep us continue our reporting on the fascism that is growing in this country.
Everybody's good? Everybody's behind somebody? All right, listen. What I'm not going to do is like column left, and obviously we're going to stay in step and march and look good, but we're going to follow this. We're going to follow this sidewalk right here. I mean this crosswalk onto the sidewalk. All right, I'll be in the way front, so I'll make sure, but I'm not calling out no left or right. Follow towards the front. You try to stay in step. All right.
I want cadence.
All right. Where's the cadence you want?
That's where I go. Cadence. There's a red. Left, right, left.
Oh my God. Yeah, we might be a little bit over. We might be 31. Okay, Matt, do this. Matt, do this. That's our first putt.
I'll take the chance. I'm here with this guy. They know you can. They got you. They know you don't. Remember, start with your left foot. Remember, you can do that. Take activism,
Our veterans!
Y'all ready? Yeah. Forward! March! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Stay tight! Hold up! Stay tight! Stay alive! Stay alive! Head, hold up! Head, hold up! Hold up! Step! Hard on up! Hard on up! Left! Hard on up! Hard on up! Hold up! Hold up! Hard on up! Hard on up! We'll get straight down the sidewalk, don't worry about it. Up! Hard on up! Hard on up! Who the fuck's the road guard? Hard on up! Walk through the car, Marine! Hold up! on, let's go. Get it up. Clean up on the sidewalk. Clean up.
Everywhere I go.
Hold up. Hold up.
Clean it up.
Hands all up. Hold all up. Hold all up. Hold all up. Hands all up. Hey, Vince. Let this motherfucker know we're coming.
Everywhere I go.
Listen, when I say three, it's fuck Donald Trump. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Hands all up.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Stay away. Donald Trump.
Keep it clean, man. Keep it clean. Let's go. Start now. There we go. Looking good. Veterans looking good. Left. All up.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
All up. All up.
Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. There's a red hat there. Donald Trump.
Looking good, veterans. Looking good.
Get in line. Check your alignment.
There we go. Keep it in step. Keep it in step.
Get over.
Hold it.
Tighten it up.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. Come on, we'll pass it.
Anybody want to grab a water? Check your alignment. Roll guards, post. Let's go. Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. Right, left.
Hey, my back. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Keep going.
Push forward, veterans. Push forward, veterans. Let's go.
Let's catch back up. Keep on the center. Get in the limit. Right, left. Step.
One step.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. There you go. Left, right, left. Up, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left.
There we go. Left.
Left.
Hands on it. Keep it going, veterans. Looking good.
Left.
I thought it was an accident.
Left, right, left. Hook, two, three, hook, hook, two, three, hook, left, 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 right, left. Hook, two, three, hook, hook, two, three, hook, left, 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 right, left. Hook, two, three, hook, hook, two, three, hook, left, 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 right, left. Hook, two, three, hook, hook, two, three, hook, left, 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 right, left. Hook, two, three, hook, hook, two, three, hook, left, 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 right, left.
y'all? I don't know. I have no idea, brother.
Keep your life. I mean, stop.
Left, right, up.
Detail. Halt. All right, listen, here's what we're going to do, veterans. From this point, I'm only allowed to take 30 people onto the plaza. I got 5, 6, 11, 16, 20, 20.
Oh, it was one of the cameras.
So up to here.
Who got hit?
Who got hit? You did? He hit you? You want to be a complainant? We're going to arrest him. They already detained him.
10 more on the plaza with me.
Okay. Do you mind if I have your name just for info?
I need
a
a
card
marshal.
or something?
Right here, John. Sir, right there, yeah.
Can I touch you 1 second? Do you mind? Here, film. All right, hold on. Let me go.
Yeah, I know. Hey, can we go road guards on traffic?
I also heard that he got
Or the marshals on traffic?
Also,
I went straight across.
All right, so cop just came up to me asking if I wanted to file a complaint. They detained somebody as they were marching. He kind of rammed into me intentionally, so they have him arrested. If they kind of like pushed me, tried to knock me down, but I don't want to do anything. I'm live right now, so we're gonna focus on this.
1, 2.
All right, so they have split into 2 groups. This is one group coming onto the Capitol Plaza, and this other group here is going to stay on the outside. All right, they are marching up to the Capitol.
Stay in step, stay in step, stay in step.
Get lined up after this.
This is the only group coming to the plaza. Everybody else is breaking up the flower. Appreciate you, sir. Thanks so much.
All right, smash that like button, guys. Share this live stream. We are right outside the Capitol building.
Dress it right, cover down. Let's go, baby. Let's look good. We're coming up on the plaza now. This is our goal. Come this way. Jump and step. There we go. No, you can't call me.
Please talk to the camera guy already.
Go right, yeah, like that.
Top left.
Get a little closer. Get close, shoulders. So we're keeping us addressed.
You go there. Detail, halt. All right, color guard. When I say right face, you're gonna get to the front of the image. I'm sorry, left face. Left, hey. Color guard, color guard. Move. Right, right.
This is a message to both the American people and members of the United States Congress. We are United States military veterans. We represent all 4 branches of the military, from the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines,
the Coast Guard. We represent veterans of multiple campaigns in this country, from Kosovo to Cuba to Desert Storm to Iraq too, to Afghanistan, and even Vietnam. Our country called us to serve, and when it did so, we took an oath to the Constitution. I need to remind the guy sitting in the White House that no one took an oath to you. I need to remind our active duty and guard and reserve siblings in arms that you took the same oath that we took. An oath to the Constitution. This week, our sitting veterans in Congress reminded the service members of that very same thing. People who served in uniform and now serve in Congress told our service members to remember their oath. And the response from the White House was to call that sedition and to threat to hang them. To our fellow veterans in Congress, we got your six. Do not back down. Do not be threatened by this wannabe tyrant. Do not be threatened by this wannabe dictator. Hold the line. To our fellow service members who are currently under him as their commander-in-chief, nobody envies your position. Nobody would want to be in your boots right now. But to you we say, we got your six. And remember your oath. Nobody wants to be standing here right now watching what's happening and unfolding in America. But all the veterans beside me, all the veterans in front of me, and every veteran in this country, our oath did not have an expiration. And we swore to defend the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. So while we would all rather be home, we're here today to remind the President, this is not your country, it belongs to we the people. We're here to remind the President it is from the service of those of us who put that uniform on that you're sitting in that house. And if push comes to shove, our service members will remember their oath. Hold the line!
Hold the line! This is, we'll do it right. I'm on right face, right? Hey!
Forward, march.
All right. All right. Keep going, guys. That way. To the right, to the right, to the right.
Make some noise! Let's get color guard up front, color guard up front. Oh, wait a minute, they are. My bad. I confused this flag, sorry.
Color guard, line up! Step! Let's hear it!
Route step, march.
Route step. Here we go. Get it tight.
Oh, word. Fucking amazing.
Get it tight.
Go. You guys headed back now? Okay, we're going to block the road.
You know where to be tomorrow. We'll just casually walk back on the stairs.
Hold the fucking line.
Hold the fucking line. Okay, once we get past Constitution.
Yes.
Yep, got it.
Are we going to the right up here?
Hold left. Hold left.
Shoulder, shoulder.
Hold left.
Hold left. Pivot. Now in the hard to back a lot of disabled veterans. Still looking better than that.
Johnny, slow down.
Trying to keep your boot heels.
Thank you.
Watch the stop sign, guys. Close it up.
Wait till that changes. When that changes, yes, correct. When that changes,
route stepping back or? Hey, Jolly, are we route stepping back or marching? I got you. I got you. I got you.
Bagpipes. So stay in step.
Roger that.
Stay in step with pipes.
Already good.
Shave that beard, soldier. Shut the fuck up. Why did I stop recording?
Looking good, guys.
Go. Cover down the line.
We're going with y'all bit today. Now we're coming after the y'all bit. Don't let anybody tell you you're Send a really fucking good imagery to the fucking American people that we ain't sitting up and taking as the veterans of this country are going to stand up and do what's right, no matter the cost. Decide one fucking contract to take us overseas and do what was right, and now we're doing it here. We don't stop. We don't stop. Left, right, left, 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 right, left. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. It's good.
March in place. Hold the line!
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 We got a message!
We got a message!
For the Democrats!
For the Democrats!
We got a message!
We got a message!
For the Republicans!
For the Republicans!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Impeach! Convict! Remove!
Impeach! Convict! Remove!
Impeach! Convict! Remove!
Impeach! Convict! Remove!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Congress, do your job!
Congress, do your job!
Or you will be gone!
Or you will be gone!
We'll fire you!
We'll fire you!
That's it! You're through!
That's it! You're through!
Hold the line!
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 Step!
Watch step!
Step! Out! Step! Out for the left! Out! Out! Out for the left! Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Democrats!
Democrats!
Republicans!
Republicans!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line!
Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line!
Hold that 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 line!
Hold the line!
Hold that line!
Republicans! Hold the line!
Republicans! Hold the line!
Democrats! Hold that line!
Democrats! Hold that line!
Veterans! Hold the line!
Veterans! Hold the line!
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 You go first.
Watch the mic. Watch the mic.
Squeeze and get in the middle. Punch it in. Punch it in.
Politicians used to have brains.
If I had to guess on a number, I would say around 300-400 people out here today.
See you all the time at Broadview.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm John with Status Coup.
Yeah. I was doing remember that sign? Take the oath. Huh?
Yeah.
That was a few weeks ago.
Okay.
4 weeks. Right before, no, the day before No Kings.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
were there.
Yep. Yes, we were getting tear gassed and shot at. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hold up! Hold up!
we do it. This is how we make them listen to the Constitution and the laws written on it. We got to have their back. This is what we fucking do. No man left behind.
No man.
No man, no woman, no person. If you're American, we will not stand for this. We have your back. Hold the fucking line. Hold it. Wrong.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now that, that combination of
All right, everyone. So the rally's over. Let's hang around. Let's get some interviews. Talk to some people. We'll get out there. All right. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Rob? No problem. Yeah, I was awesome. You want to say a quick line?
Sure. What do you want? Hoorah. Hoorah.
How you doing?
Thank you, sir.
All right, everyone. We have Sergeant Rhodes here. We first met in Miami, right?
No, first time that I met you actually was March 14th.
Okay.
That was at the National Mall.
Right.
You came up to me because I had a sign saying I swore an oath to defend the country against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That's right. That's right. It was the first time. Tell me, we haven't spoke since basically the troops took over. Trump is invading cities with Border Patrol, with ICE, with National Guard. What would your message be to those soldiers, those ICE agents and Border Patrol agents who are causing a war zone-like feel on American city streets?
Nuremberg Trials 2.0 is coming. Trump may have a law in place that's going to protect him, and we'll see if that holds. But Nuremberg Trials will not protect you. I fucking promise. We are going to hold the line. We are going to back these people that have a spine and replace the people that don't. We will hold the line, and we will not allow you to continue terrorizing the streets of our fucking country. We had too many of us die for this country. Too many of us died for the freedoms that you are trying to take away from people. We had too many people die to sit back and stay quiet. We will not falter in our ceaseless expenditure of energy in fighting your fascist system. We will hold the fucking line. Hold the line. Hold the line.
I know you gotta go, right? You want one more question?
You got it. I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. Today was my 60th protest. I'm a little hoarse.
So I know you were saying Democrats, Republicans hold the line. Are Democratic elected officials doing enough to oppose and stop this rise of fascism?
Those that are voting for impeachment, yes. Those that are not need to remember, you swore an oath, and every day you go to work, you are bound by that oath. As a Marine veteran, every day that I went to work, I had to follow the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Every day, not just on some days. I didn't just get to choose my days that I wanted to obey my oath. Every day. It's time for you to start standing up and stopping what's going on. He's going to be impeached. If you do not, and I cannot stress this enough, if you do not get on board, we will run over you and replace you. That is a promise, because I've got nothing better than to come for your job by helping every progressive candidate get their voice out there so that people know there is someone that will fight for them without twisting their arm behind their back. Hold the line. You are the checks and balances, Congress. I do not hate Republicans. I grew up Republican. I do not hate Republicans. I have no problem with Republicans. I have a problem with anybody that is not honoring their oath. If you're honoring it, impeach them. If you're not, we'll replace you.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you then.
I'll be all right.
You take care. I'll see you then. All right, let's go see if we can find some more veterans.
These people don't play fair. They ain't even there at the state fair.
Right now,
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
I'll do my best. Great.
I'm not the best
My name's
spokesman.
John.
My name's John.
John?
But I go by Jack because there's too many Johns.
You're absolutely right about that.
Do you want me to take my name tag off?
Why would?
Because it's got my name on it.
No.
Okay.
If you're comfortable with
Who
it
are you with?
So, Status Coup.
Flair? Okay.
No,
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm already on Heritage Cam anyway, so what the hell?
So, tell me why you want to be out here tonight.
Because I want to retake this country from the dictator or wannabe dictator that has oligarchs backing him, theocrats backing him. I'm out here with all these amazing people to show this tyrant that the people have the power.
When did you serve?
From 1975 to 2005.
Can you talk about your service or why you wanted to serve?
I joined the military in 1975 thinking I was going to Vietnam because I was a dumb, curious kid and I wanted to know what it was all about. I served in the Air Force Reserve for 7 years, went to college, got my degree, and joined the Navy as a naval flight officer. And I served 23 years in the U.S. Navy, all around the world.
When you decide to serve, did you ever think a president would call to hang his political opponents, invade U.S. cities with troops, Border Patrol, ICE, National Guard, and declare war with the enemies, the enemy within, basically the American citizens? Did you ever think a U.S. president would come to that?
I never in my entire life. I'm 68 years old. I served in the military for 30 years under Democrat, Republican presidents. I always honored my oath to the Constitution. I always trusted my president and my government until 2017. That administration was bad enough. This administration has got a blueprint for destruction of our freedoms and our democracies.
Absolutely. Republicans love to wrap themselves in the flag and say they're the party of the veterans and they back the police. What's your message to elected Republicans who say nothing about what Trump is doing to our country, our democracy?
I call them false patriots. You can fly the flag, but if you don't honor the Constitution and if you thank us for our service, but then support a tyrant who attacks our own citizens with our own military personnel, who destroys our institutions from within, institutions that the American people have trusted for a couple hundred years, then I would say that they're betraying their oath, that they need to get in line.
President Trump's aides like Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, they say America is being invaded by so-called illegal aliens, and we must defend the homeland. Is this just white supremacy, white supremacy terrorism dressed up as patriotism?
It's not patriotism at all. It goes against our entire country. Our country was built by immigrants from the white people that showed up in the 1600s until this very day. This country, including my family, who immigrated from Scotland and Ireland, we came here for a better life. These people risked their lives to come here to make their lives better. It's just victimizing people and distracting from the obvious crimes of Donald Trump and his criminal regime.
Are Democratic officials doing enough to stop this rise of fascism?
No, I don't think so. They need to be louder. They need to be more aggressive. The gloves are off. The rules have gone out the window. We have to fight fire with fire.
Do you want Jack or John? Which one do you want?
I'll go with Jack.
All right, Jack. Is there anything else you would like to share?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just proud to be here with all these veterans and the people that love them and the people that love this country. It takes me from a place where I was having very dark thoughts to now I have hope. I have hope that besides those of us that are older out here defending this Constitution, there are a lot of young people that I have a lot of faith in.
Why is it important for veterans to be most outspoken in this moment?
Oh, I think it's very important for veterans to be outspoken because we've been used as pawns. We've been used as pawns for so long. You know, people thank us for our service, they pander to us, but when it comes down to actually supporting the institutions in the country that we defended, there's nothing but talk.
Thank you very much, Jack.
All right.
And again, on YouTube, it's called Status Coup. Okay, cool.
I was in 26 for 2. Yeah, how are you?
I was like, what'd you do? I was like, well, I think we got like...
And we got Captain America out here. How you doing, Captain America? Got any message for the people?
Keep up the good fight, folks. Don't give up.
Thank you very much.
I walked up on a mountain in the middle of the sky, see every farm and every town. I could see all the people in this whole wide world. That's the Union of Terror.
If any fascist fighters are interested, we are going to be going over to the Heritage Foundation around 4:50 if you guys would like to, you know, cuss out some Nazis and shit. So, yeah.
All right, so the Heritage Foundation is just on the block. They're going to go out there and protest. They did it earlier before this rally. Looks like they're going to go back there, pretty much out there every day.
You can have 10 million yards. It takes them to Paris. Down, down, down. It takes them to Paris. But when I think of the ships and the men going down and the Russians on across the dawn.
All right, guys, so if you're ever in D.C., this is right outside Union Station. Flair has had this tent out here, I don't know, I guess maybe since January. I'm not sure how long they've been out here, but they've been out here for months now, permanently occupying this space here. So again, if you ever come to D.C., this is where they'll be, right outside of Union Station. You know, they'll always have a presence there. Jolly's usually there. Matt, Rig is usually here. They're usually going around D.C. and, you know, just doing their thing. All right, guys, it's been a long day. Let's try and maybe get one more interview before I wrap it up. Again, I am going to be live again tomorrow. I got to find out the exact time, but make sure you are subscribed so you get that notification for when we do go live, for when we post videos. We got a lot to show you, a lot that's been happening. We've been all over the place, from Chicago, Charlotte, North Carolina, now in D.C., L.A., New York City, possibly going to New Orleans next, wherever Border Patrol and ICE decide to cause havoc on the people in whatever city. We will be there to document and show you what's happening. As you know, I was threatened with arrest by Border Patrol just 2 days ago for simply following what they were doing, not impeding, not interfering. We were at a distance, just, recognize the car, following them, documenting what they were doing, and they didn't like that very much, so they tried to scare us off, threaten us with arrest. So you can go check out that video. We have that posted up on our page, on our channel. So make sure you go check that out. And if you can, become a member, StatusCoup.com/join. Sign up, it's just $5 a month, 16 cents a day. That keeps us going on the ground. Wherever city we need to be, we will be with your support. Thank you for Super Chats. We appreciate it. Thank you to the new members, Jordan, Colin, whoever's listening. If you guys want to send me an email before I wrap this up, I will read those off. Thank you to all our supporters. You guys are what keep us going, because we know how important it is to be doing this work in this moment right now. And that's why I don't sleep. I haven't slept. I haven't been home, because how can I? There's so much shit going on, and it's really important to be out there. So we know how important that is, and that's why we do it. All right, so it looks like some people are getting ready to walk over to the Heritage Foundation. I guess maybe we'll walk over there. We'll go there for a little while. I'll show you that, and then I will wrap it up after that.
Don't you down. You are not allowed to go to Congress. Not allowed.
And we got Mercado Media here.
Oh, hey, Status Coup.
What up?
Hey, what up? What up? What up? How are you doing?
You're a veteran.
I'm a veteran.
Yeah, talk about it. Talk about how you.
Man, it was a really well put together day today. I mean, as a veteran, we don't try to like put ourselves out there forward facing. Like even me with a media platform, like I'm kind of talking behind the camera. I don't want to be like on stage or anything. So to see fellow veterans do that and like put themselves out there, speak with conviction, lead a march to the Capitol, and it was just amazing to see. And it really kind of empowered me as a veteran to kind of maybe do more with my own platform, or like what I can do as my own individual self. So
yeah, I think people need to hear more from veterans.
Yeah, man.
Because I interviewed one guy who said that we were used as pawns, for this corrupt system that we have. I'm not a veteran. I was interviewing somebody.
Oh yeah.
And basically, it's important for the veterans to be speaking out on the front lines. And you're on the front line too.
Yeah, I try to be. Me and you are together often in the trenches of the streets here. But I mean, yeah, it's just like an extension of our service, I think, right? Like we did swear an oath that if we broke that oath, it'd be punishable by law and we'd be in serious trouble. Like 1% of Americans put themselves out there in this nature. So to be able to extend that beyond service, I think is a part of what we, gave our oath to, and like what we swore out to defend. I mean, foreign and domestic, right? Domestic is in there, and oftentimes as veterans we're like over there, the enemy's over there in like some other place, but we got some enemies right now here in the United States in our government right now, so it's really cool to see that. I'm really happy to be here. The veterans that have been out here all year, you make sure Status Coup's been out here, John's been out here interviewing these veterans and giving them the attention that they deserve, so I appreciate that, John, for really supporting the veteran community here, and especially on Status Coup. So yeah, man, just gonna keep doing my media. We'll be out there bumping arms, covering the police and the ICE, and that's the other thing too, is we're out there seeing the federal agents, right? ICE, CBP, Greg Bavino's goons, and me, John, and we're seeing it. In the military, we couldn't act like that, right? When you guys are seeing those agents out there in full kit, in full camouflage, wearing whatever they want, masked up, handling people, taking their humanity away, we can't do that as soldiers. We would be put in prison. We'd be held to a higher standard. So
those agents are more like rogue.
Man, that's what it seems.
Like
man, that's what it seems like. It's definitely not a standard that would be tolerated in the military. We couldn't interact with civilians like that, let alone our own civilians, like our own people. But we had, even when we went out into the city in the Middle East or wherever, we were expected to behave a certain way. Like we had to wear certain clothes. We had to be out there and present ourselves as, you know, soldiers. We couldn't act a fool out there. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What we're seeing on the streets now is actual domestic terrorism.
I agree, man, and that's why it's taken veterans and people that have swore an oath to defend the country to step out and speak against it. And I'm glad that it's going to continue. It seems like this is a spearhead that, you know, ain't going nowhere. And I'm really happy to see that.
So guys, go subscribe to Mercado Media. All right, support him. He's everywhere he could be, just like us. Are you walking over to the Heritage?
Yeah, I'm going to walk over. Let's go do it.
Let's go do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to join us at the Heritage Foundation to yell at Nazis as this march for the day.
All right, so we are heading towards the Heritage Foundation. There's a group of protesters going that way. They're gonna go. They're just gonna go make noise and disrupt whatever they got going on over there.
Let's go scream at Nazis! Radical. Let's go scream at Nazis! Let's go scream at Nazis!
They're chanting, "Let's go scream at Nazis."
Professional setup. I'll be right back.
All right, I think Colin sent me an email to read off. Let's see here.
There's a dog. One of my coworkers has a service dog, and she is the most precious. I think she's a Pomeranian Husky. So just,
Oh my goodness.
so just the floofiest. Yeah.
All right, so Colin said too many super chats. All right. Thank you all for the super chats. We really appreciate it. It is tiring work. I'm exhausted. I was pushed today.
We're walking to the Heritage Foundation because that is where they indoctrinate white people to be doctors. We don't like this.
All right, we're a block away now.
So we're going to tell them to go back where they came from. Not in America. They are not American.
Oh, so tomorrow I'll be live at noon at the Lincoln Memorial. So make sure you are subscribed. You'll get that notification.
Nazis, we're here.
Welcome to the Heritage Foundation. These people love crafting up the Republican policy that cuts your food stamps, that cuts your Medicaid, the policy that starves you, that bleeds you. And now we get to wish them a happy day of work as they go out to their home. Woo! So, this is the Heritage Foundation, but there's another little fascist organization on this very block of land, and that is the Ronald Reagan Republican Center.
Oh shit, there's more coming. Look, it goes for blocks. There are blocks. Remember that door too? You want to follow
Heritage! Can we get a Z? Heritage!
I see you. Hi, where you going? Oh, boo! Be that
Go back to the moon, Nazis. It will remain bloodless if we allow it today.
Especially
Kevin.
Watch out, everybody. Antifa's outside.
What the fuck is you doing? Seriously?
Are you gonna do the evil and salute at least? Come on now.
Yeah, you. Still talking to you. Been talking to you. Why the fuck you working for these motherfuckers? Same motherfuckers tearing this country apart, you up there working for these motherfuckers. Fuck you, maggots. Get in the fucking city.
Can you tell me why black people don't deserve to vote?
They can really fit their egos in this small building?
Yeah, do it. Heritage! Hey, knock, knock, motherfuckers, we're back! Hey, guys!
There's people inside.
If you want earplugs, come to me.
Oh, you know what? Why do you enjoy destroying our fucking country? Why do you enjoy hurting little boys and little fucking girls? Raping fucking children? Fuck you, Nazis! Fuck you, Nazis! Fuck you, Nazi bitches! Fuck you, Nazi bitches!
Explain the science and demons ground for me. Look at the cute white supremacists.
By xenophobic madness!
Look at the guards.
They get a Nazi bonus. They actually get a bonus stipend.
This is number 10. Deep fried scandal served with a side of releasing damn files. Epstein estate servers humming like a fire at noon. Emails bubbling up like a gunboat do. Trump swears, I don't know Epstein, boy.
How do you sleep at night protecting pedophiles? We're part of the plan, or we are, oh, heritage, the party's almost over.
Fuck all you pissed black motherfuckers!
do that thing with your arm. That's totally not a Nazi salute. I still have to see too. Come on. You know what it's called? It's called a Hitler group. Come on. Give us a little show.
Fuck you!
My nephew was poisoned by PFAS. Now you want to cut his Medicaid too? Fuck you! Fuck you! Environmental fucking warfare.
No justice, no peace. 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 I see that was all you fucking want.
Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE!
What's up, Tom?
Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE!
I know you little nasty pieces of shit are sick of us by now. Fuck all of y'all nasty little bitches. Fuck y'all.
Oh, it just got real quiet. Yo, what you guys gonna do this weekend?
Right there.
My dog has hair models for y'all. And she's a girl. Applebee's afterwards.
Do they do?
You're gonna find yourself a new lover, huh?
Every one of us. In the building.
Should I move to a military base?
They do it at church. They do it when you get drunk. Fuck your Christian nationalism bullshit. This is what democracy fucking looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
No KKK, no fascist USA!
No PD or you got security? Fascist USA. No fascist USA.
If you want to introduce yourself and
Yeah,
alright. Yeah, my name's Elliot, and Heritage Foundation here, I mean, it's kind of in the name. They're implying that, like, white people are the very sole heritage of this nation, and it's like, no, it's fucking shared, alright? Like, there's not even a debate. And a lot of the policies they back, anti-democratic, anti-fucking human at a certain point. And I don't think there's any fucking question about it. At a certain point, their agenda's become fascist. It's become anti-democratic. It's become enforced through violence. This shit is a fucking cancer on our society, and that's why I'm here to yell at some fucking Nazis.
What kind of influence do they have in politics?
Oh, I mean, they wrote Project 2025. I think it's 68% implemented so far. Shout out to Donald Trump. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Project 2025. I wish them well. They're great people. I love them. I've never heard of them. But they're fucking in his ear. They're probably in Pete Keg's breath ear, Pam Bondi, all his fucking little goons. At the end of the day, it's a white nationalist cabal, and he put them in charge of the fucking government.
Do you think Democratic officials, elected officials, are doing enough to stop this rise of fascism?
Hey, shout out to fucking Nancy Pelosi for voting against the fucking impeachment bill, and over 100 other fucking Democrats. And you know what else? Shout out to half of y'all who are fucking insider trading, you fucking centrist-ass motherfuckers. You're practically conservatives. But hey, you know, it's fine now. Just leave it to us.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to share about what's happening?
Yeah, in 20 years, I'll probably have to clean up the fucking mess, because this doesn't just change over 4 years. Even if we get rid of Trump now, these fucking scars, they're gonna run deep, and I'm gonna have to fucking live with it. So, thank both the parties for that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
It's time to choose a side now!
I fought for you. I fought for all the fuckwads in this building.
Fuck you, fascists! 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 Heritage! Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, fascists! Fuck you, fascists!
Altars to Mussolini.
Alright everyone, I gotta wrap this up. I have to use the bathroom. I have to get something to eat and rest up for tomorrow. So thank you for all your support. We cannot do this work without your support. So please support us. Support independent media. Man, we know the corporate media is not doing what they should be doing, and the reason that we are in this position is because our media has failed us for so many years. But it's time to change that. That is why we are growing, expanding, because people are looking for something else, and that's what we give them. That's what we bring to, that's what we bring here at Status Coup. Alright, I'm tired. I can't even think anymore. Again, subscribe to our channel. Become a member. Sign up. $5 a month. StatusCoup.com/join. Again, I'm going to be live tomorrow at noon at the Lincoln Memorial for a big rally. I don't know how many thousands of people are going to be out there tomorrow, but it's going to be big, and we'll be there like we always are. We're there on the ground showing you. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. And check back in tomorrow. All right? Take care.